What's up, my goobers and goblins? It is your boy, Snarf. And I just finished the Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1. And let me just say, this was one of my best reads, you know? It's not rare, but it is pretty uncommon where I will just sit down and power through like almost the whole thing of like one of these really big books. And but that's what it was for this. I sat and read this in 3 sittings, and the first 2 sittings I had to end early because it was super late at night. So I probably would have read it in 1 if I started it earlier on the day. That being said, it is 1 o'clock right now, so I did stay up a little later than I probably should to finish it. But this, if you have not read any Spider-Man comics and you want to get into Spider-Man with Peter Parker as your Spider-Man, this is the place to start. Some people say start at the Silver Age. Some people say start at the 90s. Don't, okay? Those are kind of hit or miss. No matter who you are, they will be kind of hit or miss. This, I feel like, can be hit or miss too, for one reason. Occasionally, they'll have this thing where a character will repeat a dialogue that they're saying for someone, only for someone to interrupt them and them to try to like sneak back in the thing they were gonna try to say. It mimics real world speaking, but I can see how it would be cringe to read something like that. And also, the way that Spider-Man's drawn, like really skinny, some people might not like. I know my brother didn't like that very much. However, in terms of just sheer writing and art, this would be the place to start for anyone trying to get into Spider-Man. Or if you want to start at like the Carnage stuff from the 90s, like that's also a great place to start, but this video is not about that. If I had to give the Spider-Man, the Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus a rating out of 10, I would give it a 9. A 9 out of 10. There was a couple parts that were really wordy, but the stakes are high throughout this whole book. Like, there's a little part in the beginning where it takes a little bit to get going. Because, like, obviously you know, like, okay, spoilers, but come on. Everyone knows Uncle Ben dies. So that's not really that much of a spoiler. So once that happens, the story's like tension just ramps up. Like, I mean, you know how in Walking Dead, this is gonna sound like a weird comparison, but like there's always like a looming threat that characters are gonna die because it's the fucking Walking Dead, you know, obviously. It's kind of like that in this, like constantly once you get past the first bit. Because the villains are really well written and menacing. Like after you just get back past the initial like introducing the premise and the characters and the motivation and whatnot. After you get past that part, it ramps up fast. So I would recommend this for anyone getting into comic books and you like Spider-Man, read Ultimate Spider-Man. It's great. And if you want to get into comics with Miles Morales as your Spider-Man, lucky for you, Miles Morales is the Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe later on. Spoilers, but he becomes the Spider-Man later on in this same universe. Like, this is the universe that spawned Miles Morales. So, if you like him and you want to read about him too, there's some hardcovers you can get about him, paperbacks, whatever. But, yeah. In conclusion, see ya. Thanks for watching.